All right, hello, all you night readers. How's everyone doing tonight? Hello, hello. I hope all is well. Hello, CM. CM is in the house already. Look at that. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. So how you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, first one in. First one in gets the best questions. First one in gets the best questions and gets the best answers. Right? So, I hope you're well. I am doing well. Yeah. Hey, Tarot Magician, how are you? How are things going? I keep talking about our collab on Saturday, and very, very excited about it. Very excited. And getting a lot of good feedback about it, so that's nice. That'll be good. All right. CM wants a general reading for the week ahead. All right, let's see what we get. Let us see. Oh, you know, we didn't do our theme for the next 24 hours. We did not do the theme. Now, what do we do? I don't know how we move forward without that. Hold on, let me check. All right, our theme for the next 24 hours. I have to do that first. It's like a ritual, right? Hello. Is contemplation. Keep that in mind. Our theme for the next 24 hours is contemplation. So make sure you think about things, right? Make sure you think about them good and long before you make a final decision, right? Kind of like the Page of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles, right? Thinks about things for a long, long time before he actually does them. Yeah. That's why it takes so long for him to move. Well, there you go. Contemplation. That's the word. All right. So for the week, I see you're getting yourself all ready here to go back to work, and you are a little nervous about it. So you've kind of put a glass bubble around yourself. But I don't really think that you need to. I just think you just need a new outlook on it, right? You just need a new outlook on working. I know you're working with someone that you're not sure how things will go exactly with them, but maybe just a new outlook on the whole thing, and you'll feel all right. You'll feel a lot better, that's for sure. I just think that you're being very protective, right? You're being very protective of yourself. You're being very, very protective of yourself, and you just don't, you don't want to have any issues. You don't want issues at work, of course. So you don't want something like that to happen. But I do see, that you do help. You will be helping other people. I know what type of business you're working in, the flower business and stuff, and that is going to be very helpful to people. It'll be helpful to them mentally. It's going to be a mental thing, especially when people see flowers and stuff. It makes them feel good, right? It makes them feel well, and better than they did. They see nice flowers or a beautiful garden or something like that. It really makes them feel better and feel good. I do see the Tower, and in this case, again, I don't see, being the crazy destruction of everything kind of Tower. I see this being just, you're going to have a bit of a problem with your foundation. You need to lay down the foundation with the person at work that you're afraid to have an issue with, right? Yeah, right now, working with the flowers is going to be helpful to people, and then doing the cleaning work after, of course, is going to be very exciting. I mean, that's going to be helpful too. That helps everybody, right? Making sure everything's clean and sanitized, and that people aren't going to get sick sick because of something. Absolutely. But I do see where you have to make the foundation of that relationship. You have to set the tone, set the foundation of it, and then that's how that whole relationship will continue at work. I know you see this person, and I know that that's an issue for you and to you, but I don't, if you lay the groundwork correctly, I think everything will be okay, right? If you have a good start, I think everything will work out all right. So that's what I see. That's what I see for the coming week, CM. Hello, Vicky. Hello. And hello, daughter of Flowers Divination. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for coming in. Tarot Magician says she'll be listening and multitasking. Yes, I am quite sure. With a baby at home, there's lots of multitasking. Yeah, I wish he would tell you what his issue is too. But like I said, if you lay the groundwork for the way you want things to be, then it's up to him to make to be on the right side of it. All right, Vicky wants to know. First off, she said that she's very excited about our collaboration next week. I know I saw that somewhere. Or maybe that was just me. Oh, yeah, waiting for our collab. Thank you so much, Vic. We are waiting for it too. I'm very excited. Why is Anthony, my ex-husband, spying on my Facebook and getting hurt? He spies a lot, yet he says he's moved on. What are his intentions? What in the heck is he thinking? What is he thinking? Oh, there you go. Okay, so my fingers are moving faster than my brain today, so yeah. All right, let's see what we got. Let us see. All right. Let's see. What in the world is he thinking? What is he thinking? That third card freaked you out, huh, Vic? The Empress? Well, I know CM's not pregnant, so. And I don't think in the next week she's going to be birthing a baby. There's my Justice card. Last night I had Temperance, tonight it's Justice. It's one or the other. Look at that. There's the Six of Pentacles again. We just got that. So, why is he spying on your Facebook, and why is he getting so upset about it? He says he's moved on. So he says. That's what he says. Yeah. Nope. There you go. CM says she hasn't had a boyfriend for 1.5 years. There are no babies. Not this week. All right. So we got lots of pentacles. Three pentacles. Oh. So I see where he feels like, again, that that you are saying things that are affecting him. I think, things that are being said, and I think this is kind of, I think these are the things that are being said on Facebook. He thinks. Now, this doesn't mean it is for sure, but he thinks that some of the stuff is inferring to him. You're putting it out there, right? And he thinks it's him that should be getting those messages. He should understand what's being said, and he should be getting it. He's a little slow to come around, right? He's a little slow to get the point that, hey, when you say you're over it, it means you're over it, and get over it and stay away and stop scamming you or not scamming, but stop spying on you on Facebook, right? He's anxious. He's having anxiety over it. He probably shouldn't have said that he was over it at this point, because that really doesn't seem to be like it's the issue. It doesn't seem like it's the thing. I don't really think that he's over it as much as he says he is. I think he's made it a big deal to tell you that he's over it, but I don't think that he is. That's for sure. I think that's just kind of keeping him really. I think that's kind of keeping things going on in his head over and over and over, right? He's just replaying things over and over, and his mind is very overactive at this point, because I just see where so much stuff has happened. He really isn't over things the way he thinks they are, that he thinks he is, I should say. And Justice is going to come into that. Justice is going to say, hey, you said it. Now you've got to, there's integrity that goes along with that, right? There's integrity with the things you say, and he just needs to, suck it up. He said it. You have you got to be accountable. Justice holds you accountable, right? Hey, Ohio, welcome. Justice holds you accountable, and that's what's happening. He's being held accountable, and he doesn't like it. So he keeps spying on you. And I just, I just don't see where I just don't see where he's over it. I don't get the point that he's really over it, because, again, he was someone who was used to having that security, was used to having that that strength and that sure thing, right? He had the sure thing. He had a sure thing with being married. You can see this guy. He looks happy. He's relaxed. He's very secure in himself. He's very secure in what he has, and he's comfortable. He's happy. He's got it all. He's but he gave it all up. So now he's got to be held accountable to that. And that was his choice. So that's his choice. That's his problem. Right? Not your choice, not your problem. Not your choice, not your problem. And that's kind of the way it is, right? I think that's the I think that's it. I think that's the answer to the question really is, why is he doing? What are his intentions? His intentions are, he wants to know what's going on, because he's not quite as over it as he thinks he is. That's what I think. Vic. All right. So, all right. Hello. Hello, Ohio. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're here. Playboy Bunny, welcome back. It's good to see you again tonight. I'm very happy when everybody's here. You read your texts? How's he get your texts? He hacks your account and tells you about your messages. That's great. Well, Now it's time to call the police or something and tell them, hey, this guy's getting into all my stuff. Hello, Junkie. How are you? How are things over on Facebook? He's a hacker. He is a hacker. He's a hack. Period. That is super creepy. Yeah. How are you, Junkie? If you have a question, just type it right down there in the comment section at the bottom. At the bottom over there. And we will do a reading for you. Absolutely. I am doing well. And I hope you're well as well. Yeah, that's creepy, Vic. I think something needs to be done about that. You want to know how your new job is going to go tomorrow? Tomorrow, you start a new job. How exciting, right? Not really. Not so much? I don't know. Are you excited? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. We'll see how excited you are with what cards come out. Yeah. You can tell me after. You're good, but you wish you could say very, very good, huh, Junkie? And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. You're good, but you wish you could say very, very good. What is wrong? Tell us what's wrong, and we can do a reading about it and see. All right, Playboy Bunny. You want to know how your new job is going to go tomorrow. Okay, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. All right. I see some really good stuff. I see some good stuff about tomorrow. I see the King and Queen of Wands. What a team, right? The King and Queen and the Page. The King, Queen, and Page of Wands have all come up in this one. This is just all about... Oh, good, Junkie. Thank you. I got it correct. So, this is all about learning new things, working at a new job, and being successful. All three of these cards together, right? The King is telling you all about being successful, that you are you'll have a boss who's good. You'll have a good boss, right? That's what the King of Wands tells me. The Queen of Wands tells me that you are really focused on this first day. You're real focused. You are, confident about your abilities. You are creative. You're a creative person, and so this is going to help you in your job. No matter what type of job it is, being creative is always good because people you work for always are looking for people who think outside the box, right? And that takes creativity. And the Page of Wands says you're going to learn new skills. You're going to be motivated and energetic, and you're going to learn some new skills. So there you go. There's your new job right there. All we needed was the Knight of Wands, and well, you would have had the whole Wand family. But you got this group, and this group is telling you absolutely great things about your job. You move into the Magician. The Magician just reinforces all of that. The Magician is telling you that you're going to be the one who takes initiative. You have natural talent. You are going to be extremely good at what you do. You will be very good at what you do. Right? You just don't get. And I think this is just a more of a warning card than an actual, hey, this is going to happen card. Because this stuff I really think is going to happen. I think all this good stuff is really going to happen. I think this is a warning. It's just a warning for you to, you know what, you're the new person, right? Not everyone's going to talk to you right away. Not everybody knows you. They don't know about you. They don't know anything. They don't really know a whole lot. So if you feel a bit left out, right? There you go, the left out card. If you feel a bit left out of things, don't be insecure about it. You are not, they're not trying to keep you, they're not trying to treat you like an outsider. They're really not. It's just that, those first days and stuff, that first week even, it's a getting to know people process, and that's not easy. That is not an easy thing. So, but again, I think this is just a warning. Don't, not to do this. Don't feel that way, because that's not how it really is. These people will end up liking you. They're going to like you. But this is just telling me how great you're going to be in this new job. And this new job is going to go extremely well because it is really suited to you. It's really suited to you. Or I could say it's really suited to you with all the wands, right? That's the same suit, get it? Yes, suited. All right, fine. But yeah, I definitely, that's definitely what I see for you. Definitely what I see, Playboy Bunny. I think you're going to be able to do great things. I think it's a little intimidating the first day, and I think that's what this is here. Just telling you, hey, don't get that insecure feeling that people don't like you. It's just that they don't know you yet. Okay? Go out there and kill them. Knock them dead, Playboy Bunny. Knock them dead. Okay. Jonky says, that soured friendship thing you offered me advice on, I did try and have conversations, but it just seems to have added to tension and the confusion even more than before. I don't know what I can do to set things right. Why is there so much confusion? All right. So, Jonky, first off, remember, I'm only a guy reading cards, telling you what I think the interpretations of cards are, and that my readings are for entertainment purposes only. So, I'm sorry that my advice may not have been exactly the best for you, and it made things a little more tense than they were. But I will do some more. It didn't seem to go well initially. Playboy Bunny, yeah, I'm glad you're excited about making money again. I think like I said, I think it's going to be a great thing for you. It did go well initially, but then went back to the same tension as before, probably even worse. All right, so some of my advice was okay, basically. The advice in the beginning was okay. It's just that person decided that, they're not really into it, right? They're not really into this relationship. They're into this friendship, I should say, not relationship, but, into being friends right now. And that might just be the case. So let's see. Let's see what we get for you, Jonky. Because do you work with this person? Is this someone you work with? Is that... No. I know you're not knocking it. I understand that. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. I hate when things go worse than, if I give a reading that's not so great and then things go worse than the reading even. Ooh, then I really feel bad. Okay, so this was a friendship. It was a friendship that you had, and he says he wants to do the right thing. He wants to do the right thing, and obviously, again, with the Seven of Wands, I don't know why I say obviously all the time, because it's not always obvious to everyone. Okay, so that's what all right. I see where you're saying that. You used to do volunteering with this person, and that's what I see here. Okay. And I got the Magician again, right here near the middle. Well, in the middle this time. All right. So I see where you are on guard with them, right? All the time. You are in this glass bubble. You have got yourself sealed in so that you don't have to feel so much. You don't have to, you're protecting, basically you're protecting yourself, right? With the Seven of Wands, you're really protecting yourself inside that bubble. But there's going to be a time where things become very clear to you that this person is not really the person that is not really the friend that you want them to be, right? They're not really the friend that you want them to be. Between the Wheel of Fortune, that's a turning point in your friendship, and the turning point's kind of going the wrong way. Same spot, Seven of Wands, exactly. First card, it shows that you are extremely protective of yourself, which is okay. Hey, sometimes that's how you gotta be, right? And basically it was the same question, CM, about, you're talking about working and how are things going to go this week, and it's, you're having tension with a coworker. Well, she's having tension with a guy who is a friend of hers, and same thing. So, but I do see where this person just doesn't want to be friends. It's just that things have come to a turning point in that relationship, and things change, right? Things change with the Wheel. That's what that shows. It really shows that things are changing. But I do see that when you did work together, you were much better friends than now when you don't volunteer together. So when you were volunteering, and working with them volunteering, you were much closer friends at that point than you are now. And like I said, it's just a matter of, not all friendships last forever. Not all of them last forever. And, the real friendships do. The real friendships last. And the ones that are just, kind of, they're friends because they want to be, they're friends because you have to work with them, or you have to see them every single day. And, of course they've got to be friendly then, because that would just be awkward if they weren't. But I definitely think that, things are better when you work together because of that. Just because of that same reason. For that reason, that it had to be. Otherwise it would be awkward. I really don't see where things are going to get a whole lot better. I don't see where they're getting better. I'm sorry to say that, but yeah, I don't see where they're really going to get a whole lot better for you with this whole situation. I just think there's just too much water under the bridge, right? Yeah, there seems to be a lot of blame he wants to keep being friends. Well, he doesn't seem like he wants to keep being friends. There's a lot of blame. So if he's blaming you or about stuff and then says, oh yeah, but I want to be friends still, well, that's not really friendly. That's not friendship, that's for sure. That does not sound friendly to me. So, hey Shakima, welcome. Welcome Shakima. It's good to see you. Good to have you here. You accept that you're all ready to let go, but he wants to set things right. But he seems not to want to make any effort. Yeah, exactly. Freedom, 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 freedom. Yeah. All right. So that's what I see, Junkie. I don't, yeah, that's the confusion. That is the confusion. So you can't be blaming somebody for things and then, oh yeah, but I want to be friends. Well, then stop the blame game. You're welcome, Junkie. You're very welcome. I'm glad you tried. It was, all you can do. The best part of it all is, you did everything that you could do to make things better. And now if he didn't want to and he wasn't willing to, then that's his fault, not yours. That's all. That is all. You're very welcome. I'm glad to help. Glad to try to help, at least. Let's put it that way. I try. So, yeah, it's sad, I know. It doesn't make you feel good, right? It doesn't make you feel good that you have to say something like that. But, it may be completely true, but it's not happy. It doesn't make you feel good to have to say it. That's all. I understand that. That I understand. So, all right. That's right. At least you can say you tried. That's right. That's all you can do. All you could have done was tried, and you did. So you did your part. You left the ball in his court, and he dropped the ball. So, all right. So who else has questions? Who else has a question? So yeah, Shakim, I saw you come in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. Did anyone else have a question in the meantime? We did Playboy Bunnies. Question about her job starting tomorrow. That's cool. That's going to be wonderful. Yep. Good for you, Junkie. Good for you. You're very welcome. I'm glad to try to help. Free, set her free. Kitty cat, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So I talked to Tarot Magician last night, and I might have said this yesterday, and we decided that we were going to do 2 cards each. We're going to do 2 card readings each, which will be great. So people will be getting a 4 card reading, which isn't bad, right? Not bad for free. And she's going to use lightsabers, and I'm going to use Anna Kay. And that is going to work out great. So, all right. It sounds like fun. it's going to be fun. I can't wait. I really can't wait. You know, I hope her great energy and great intuition rubs off on me. I hope I can keep up. All right, so Shakima says, I had a major tower yesterday between myself and my Pisces love interest, wondering what the future will be. Wondering what that future will be. All right. You had a tower moment, huh? Complete chaos. Complete chaos. Nobody wants to have a tower moment, right? Destruction and chaos and temptations and not temptations. That's the devil, sorry. Not temptation. Chaos, destruction, total breakdowns. Right? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants a day like that. Yelling and screaming, major heartbreak. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's chaos for you. That is definitely chaos. That would be chaotic for me. Let's see what we get. Now, if the tower card comes up. All right. So let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. What's going on? Because, yeah, CM got the tower in her reading today. But I think it was for a different reason. Because hers had to do with what was going on during the week, and she's going back to work Thursday and Friday. Thursday, Friday, or Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know, but I know Thursday's in there. All right, so I see. Oh, I see where you were just protecting something you believed in. You really were. You guys had an argument. Okay, you had an argument. There was yelling and screaming. It got nasty. It got to be a nasty yelling and screaming match. And it hurt. It hurt your feelings, right? But I think you were I think you were just standing up for what you thought was the right thing to stand up for. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. And I think that, it just made you feel like you need a new inspiration. You need something to inspire you, something new to inspire you. That is an interesting idea on the Hierophant, isn't it? Yeah. I think that's, but I see that. I see protection and stuff like that. So yeah, I see where you were, you were really, fighting for your cause, basically. And you want to be inspired by something and someone. You don't want this. This tower moment is not what you want. Major migraine. Yeah, very interesting. I know. You just want that stability, right? You just want to have structure in this relationship. You don't really want to have the fighting and all that stuff. You don't want him to, to be your father. He doesn't need to be your father. He doesn't need to be your, the person who is, authoritative, maybe. He doesn't have to be the authority of everything. So you just want to be inspired by something new. And all right, so here at the ending, I don't know how you're gonna like this. I really don't know how you're gonna like this. I think you have a vision of better things to come. I think you have a vision of much better things to come. And I really see you kind of walking away and not looking back and not looking back. Well, I don't know if that's really going to happen. And again, like I was telling somebody before, that these readings are entertainment only, and I am just a guy reading cards. Yeah, you can absolutely get a migraine from stress. You certainly can. Stress can do terrible things to you. People don't understand. A lot of people don't understand. They don't realize, if you get stressed out, it can cause a lot of physical problems to go along with the mental problems that it causes. But yeah, so I really see you, you've tried to be patient, right? You've tried to be understanding. But it just, this card just shows me, it just, the only thing that points to me is that you're giving up on something, right? You're just letting something go, you're walking away, and you don't look back. There is no looking back, no turning back, right? I think that's at least something that you have thought about. I think it's something that you've had maybe a dream about, or it's come up, when things are quiet and you're by yourself. I think that thought has gone through your head. I definitely think that thought may have gone through your head at that point. So, yeah, that's what I see, Shakima. I'm sorry that happened to you. Very sorry. Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome for the reading. I don't know how helpful it is, and like I said, don't make final decisions about anything. Nothing at all. Just because I read some cards. Just because I read some cards. That is not the way to go. That's for sure. You have to do things, and this goes for everybody, of course. You have to make your own decisions, right? Based on what you think is best for you. Not based on what I see by interpreting some cards. Because in the end, I'm just an old guy, and these are just cards. So, there you have it. All right, so who else has a question? Because I like doing the readings, I got to tell you. I love doing readings. I love this time every night. I absolutely love this time every night. Yeah, CM, lots of people have fallings out. And Kitty Cat, I agree. Trust your gut. You have to trust how you feel about it. How do you feel? Not how does somebody else feel. You're the one who's got to make the decision. You're the one who's got to live with it, right? Obviously. You're the one who would have to live with such things. So, but some kind of an energy shift. Yeah, that could be. Shakim, it definitely could be. So. Don't worry, Shakima. We have the most supportive group here that you'll ever meet. When we're not in the middle of readings, we're running a support group. Yeah. So, all right. Well, while I'm waiting for questions to pop up, I will do a quick advertisement for for the collaboration that we're doing on Saturday the 30th, this coming Saturday. Yay. 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central Time. It'll be me and my very special guest, the Tarot Magician. Yep. Something I've been looking forward to since we talked about it, and now it's coming. Now it's happening. I am also going to kind of announce, although I don't know any dates or I don't know the specifics of it yet, but I will be doing another collaboration with Kayla's mom. Kayla's mom, who does her name online is Jade, and that's her Facebook name, and that's how she goes on. You know, when she goes online, it's what's it called? It's called the oh, I hate when I don't remember. I hate when my memory's bad. It drives me nuts now. That will definitely drive me crazy. All right, well, I will tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is as soon as I remember it. Kayla's not here. She can't tell you, but that's all right. So, I know how to find out. Ha! Go back to my emails, right? And that should do it. Yeah, there it is. The Violet Sage. That's what she goes under. Jade the Violet Sage. Her real name's Joyce, and she tells everybody that, so it's not like it's a secret. But yeah, so it's Kayla's mom, and we're going to do something one night in June. One night in June. It will probably not be a weekend. It'll probably be a weeknight. So, yeah. So we're going to do that, and that's going to be great fun. I cannot wait because she has a completely different take. She does so many different things. She is, like Tarot Magician, and like Dr. Mystical, and so many others, like Mystic Cats. Also, they do not just tarot, but they do all kinds of stuff, all kinds of things, So it's going to be great. That is going to be a great thing. So I'm excited about that, and we'll get some dates and stuff together and figure out exactly what is going to happen. All right, so who else has questions? Any chance I could do a reading for you? Any chance, let me read this again. Any chance you could also do a reading for me career-wise, job hunting at the moment? Okay, yeah, sure. I can absolutely do one. I can definitely do a job hunting reading. Hey, Czar, how are you? Czar, it's good to see you over there on Facebook too. You may have a reading. You absolutely may have a reading. I am doing one right now for Jonky, and then I will do one for you. So that sounds like a plan, man. All right. So let's see. let's see what we've got. A job hunting reading. What do we have? Job hunting. And sorry, you'd like a love reading? Is that what you want? That's what I'm kind of getting from it, right? You want a reading about love. Sounds good. That sounds good. What happened to my border? Ah, there it is. My very important border that I point to all the time. All right, so job hunting looks like, job hunting to me, Jonky, looks like you're getting out there, you're doing things, you're doing new things, obviously, right? You're looking at new things in a new way. You're looking at jobs in a new way, right? Because now you have to find something else. You have to find something new. So you're looking in many different directions. I think you're looking in many different fields. You're looking all around. So things are great. Things are going great. Readings are going great. Thank you for asking. But Jonky, I see where you have the world. Which, hey, who doesn't want the world, right? Joy and abundance and success. Success, that's a big one, right? That's a big one when it comes to the world. Success, that's what you're going to have. You will find something. And it looks like it's going to be fairly, it's not going to take a real long time for you to find it with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, he's kind of the fast-moving knight. He's the one who's really determined and energized and aggressively pursues those goals. He's kind of really go out there and go getter kind of thing, right? The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands are just basically telling you that, kind of things that you want people to know. What you want them to know when you go to have them, when you meet them. The Queen of Cups is telling you specifically that you need to be perceptive and sensitive to what they're saying. Sensitive intuitively, not sensitive like, all right, they said something bad, I'm going to cry now. But it's sensitive like an intuitive sensitivity. And be perceptive to that. Be perceptive to what they're saying, because you're going to feel it. You'll feel something good or bad in your gut about each job, any jobs that you go on interviews for. And if you feel it good or bad in your gut, then you'll know if that's going to be a job for you. But you need to let them know that you're creative. You are very focused on what you want to do, right? You're fixated on it. You will take that job and run with it, whatever it is. And also, just show your confidence. Just show your confidence. Raise your wand high and be confident. Be really confident when you go into these interviews. And I think you'll do great. Like I said, the Knight of Swords kind of tells me that it's pretty, it's not going to take a terribly long time. Because you are out there aggressively. You're going at a extremely quick pace looking for these jobs. You're applying for as many things as you're applying for jobs as much as you can, as many as you can. Really you can be intuitively sensitive to what they're saying. Just think, you get a feeling, right? You get that feeling you'll get a feeling whether things are going good or going bad, or if the job that they're talking about is right for you or not right for you. You'll get that feeling right away. But you may not feel confident right now, but you you have an inner confidence. You have that confidence that you'll be able to, once you go to an interview or two, you're going to feel completely different about your confidence. You're going to be like, I could sit in there and I could talk to every single person. I could talk to anybody who wants to interview me. Bring them on. Bring them on to me. And I'll interview with them because I am confident. So that's how things are going to go, I think. I think it's going to be good job-wise. I think the job hunting is going to be good. So yeah, Czar, I'm glad you're doing well. Readings have been great. Readings have been absolutely wonderful. I think so. According to me, readings have been wonderful. So let's see, what do we got for you? I love reading. That's what we're looking for. Not long to go. Not long to wait before you find one. I don't think. And again, it's just me reading cards, but that Knight of Swords shows that things happen quickly. And you could tell that where I shuffled the card, so I don't have it right on top here now. But you could see that where he is running as fast as he can, and then he has a motorcycle. So, instead of having a horse, he's got a motorcycle as the knight, which just shows that he is very fast moving, and things are just like that. Things are going to be fast moving for you, Junkie. So I think that will be the case. I think so. It's just my thoughts. There he is. Look at that, the Knight of Swords. Just talking about him and he's back. All right, Czar. Czar. All right. This is your love reading, huh? You want a love reading. All right. I don't know that this is such a great love reading. I'm sorry to say, but it looks like there's just something is going on that you don't know about. Something is going on behind your back. Something. If you were to get into a relationship now, there would be some type of deception. Somebody would be trying to deceive you. And that would not be a good thing, obviously. Who wants to be deceived? Nobody. So I don't have to tell you that. So I that's really what I see with the Seven of Swords. With the Page of Swords, I see somebody who would come on and they would be extremely immature. And that's kind of why there would be that deception, that playing mind games and stuff like that. A lot like, what's another good mind games card? I'll think of it as quickly as I can. The Five of Swords. The Five and the Seven of Swords. The Five of Swords is mind games for sure. This one definitely looks like it's, somebody's sneaking up to stab you in the back kind of thing. Somebody's going to deceive you. And again, this is if something was to come along, if a love interest showed up, they would not be very true to you. They would be very immature. They would just use a relationship with you as a stepping stone to get to someone else. They would go out with you. They would go with you to make someone else jealous, right? Okay. So that's where I'm really seeing. And again, I get the Devil right here at the end, near the end, the Devil card showing me that, there's that temptation and there's betrayal and there's lying and stuff like that, because that's what the devil does. He holds the strings and makes you feel like makes you feel like a puppet, right? So I think if something was to come along right now, it would not be good. It would not be a good time. Devil can also be mind games. You can really read mind games into a lot of these cards right here. But I definitely think you would be used for somebody else for some other reason, and you would just get your feelings hurt, and and then they would be gone in a hurry. They would be gone as quick as they came in. They'd come in fast, they'd get out fast. Like I said, it would be an immature move. It would be an extremely immature move. And that's just showing you the immaturity right there. That's what I see for you, Zara. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it couldn't have been a great love reading. Lovers and Two of Cups and all those good love cards. But I think it's just a warning that, hey, don't just, again, follow your heart, follow your gut. That's been kind of like the theme of the night, right? Follow your gut feelings. That gut feeling of yours will tell you if it's the right or wrong thing. And yeah, exactly. So there you go. You recently left your wife due to no respect. And that was your reading, basically, right? You were being used. You were out of there in a hurry. There was deception. There was lack of respect. There was immaturity, right? And there was, things happening behind you, probably behind your back, that you don't even know about. So it makes sense, right, Zara? Definitely makes sense. Definitely makes sense. CM, I gotta tell you, I love, and I'm being honest, 100% honest and truthful. I love when you give me alternate ideas about cards when they show up, like that with the devil, and saying, can the devil be mind games? Yeah, absolutely. It definitely can. I love when you ask questions about them. Could they mean this or could they mean that? Or if you give me alternate meanings that you have come up with, because that just helps me. Everybody seems to be getting sad. Yeah, who didn't get a sad reading? Playboy Bunny. She got the reading saying that she's going to do great at her new job and things are going to go wonderful. And it gave her just that warning not to feel like she's going to be left out at the end. But, unfortunately, Czar he and his wife are in the middle of a breakup, and that was really kind of what he saw there. That's really what you saw. You're very welcome, Czar. I do readings for you anytime. Anytime you come in to the show, I do readings. But your reading wasn't terrible, CM. It wasn't terrible. It's just, unfortunately, some of the questions tonight are about sad topics, right? Sometimes if the question is about a sad topic, well, then the answer is going to maybe be a little sad. There's going to be some sadness in it. Sorry, there was something under my cloth there. So, yeah. But Kitty Cat says things will get better. They will. They will get better. And again, remember, CM, it's only cards. They're only cards. Yeah, you were absolutely dead on there, CM. It definitely looked like a breakup reading. It did not look like a love reading. It looked like a breakup reading. And that's just really what it turned out to be. Now, after we found out, right, at the end, when we got the big answer at the end, it turned out to be just what it said, a breakup reading, just like you said. No, hey, I think you're dead on. So our theme for the next 24 hours was contemplation. And I think that kind of goes with a lot of the stuff that we have been talking about tonight, right? You really need to think about things. You really need to think about things before you jump into them. Kind of, like I said, kind of like the Knight of Pentacles. Be very cautious. Be very tentative. Move slowly. And contemplate what you're doing before you do it. Think about things. Right? Think about them before you just jump right into it. Don't be the fool. Be the Knight of Pentacles. And think things through. You did get the Tower at the end, but, again, I had a very different take on the Tower for you. I just, like I said, for yours, I just think that if you set the foundation, you will, you'll be the one. This person, jeez. That person just got blocked, by the way. All right, so it is 5 after 7 just about, and I have no more questions hanging out. So we are going to call it quits for the night. All right. I hope everybody had a nice Memorial Day weekend. Good luck for those of you who are going back to work this week. Good luck to you, CM, at the end of we'll talk before that, obviously. I'll be here tomorrow night again at 6 o'clock. Like always, I'll be back again tomorrow at 6. But Playboy Bunny, if you're still here, good luck tomorrow with your new job. I hope it goes very well. I'm sure it will. And I will see everyone tomorrow night at 6 o'clock again. And we'll see how things go. We'll see how things went. All right. So have a good night. Yep. Take care. Everyone be well and take care of yourselves. All right. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Good night.